What's up guys, Bearded here, and welcome to a Let's Play of Firewatch. I've seen a lot of people playing it, including Markiplier and Pause on Pause. I started watching Markiplier's version, and it got to the point where basically it was setting the story, and I thought, I don't know why, but I was already like into it, and I thought, okay, I gotta stop, buy the game myself, and play it and put it on YouTube. I thought, okay, that's what I'll do. So I bought the game, just downloaded it. I bought the game a little while ago too. I didn't really have the time to play it yet, but now I do have the time to play it, and I don't know if the menu is supposed to do that. I don't know if there's a key that I pressed by accident and it's just constantly going through, or if that's just for show. I don't know, but it's doing that. New game, I guess. This one. Okay, it's loading. I didn't see the loading at first. I don't have my glasses right now either, so don't be surprised if I squint or have trouble seeing something. I left my backpack at the university because I thought it'd be easier, and I forgot that my glasses was in them. So, I hear music. It sounds like we're in a cafe. Panic Inc. God, I hope this isn't like a scary game. It's not supposed to be. I think it's supposed to be calm. Okay, so we're in 1975 in Colorado. Excuse me, that was a burp, I think. You see Julia. I actually used to know someone named Julia. Okay, I see Julia. Oh, am I supposed to click or something? Ah, there we go. Oh, and music kicks in. She's about your age, late 20s, laughing with well-dressed professors and grad students from nearby CU Boulder. CU Boulder, okay. You, Henry, are out drinking with your pals. You approach her. I'm sorry, I'm having digestion problems suddenly. And I doubt it, but I hope to God that this music isn't copyright, because I had that issue with Project Cars, and I wasn't pleased with that, but we'll see how this goes. You approach her. You are drunk. I'm gonna go with what I typically do, and from my experience when I'm drunk, I am not shy at all. Typically, when I am sober, I am pretty shy around girls. For example, if I were sober, I would ask, what's your major? Because I'd be trying to break the ice, basically, and I would ask it exactly like that. If I were drunk, though, I would probably say, you're pretty. That's actually probably what I would say, so I'm gonna go with that. You're pretty, she says coolly. You are not. You are a future hangover. I'm not pretty? What? You reply, confused. Someone should buy you a cheeseburger, she says. She flags down a waiter, and 1 week later you are Julia's boyfriend. I wish it were that easy. What? Something is... I'm in an elevator. Okay, there's clearly something wrong with my keyboard or my mouse. I don't know. I'm going to try and fix this. It's not the mouse. Quit to menu, quit to desktop. Alright guys, so I figured out the problem. I searched up all the bugs and fixes for Firewatch online, hoping not to run into any spoilers, which I didn't. And one of the bugs that I came across was fast scrolling in the menu, or that spinning in-game. And apparently the VJoy drivers really messed things up. So I actually had to go into my system, like thoroughly into my system, and remove all the VJoy driver stuff. And I found it in 2 places, which I was surprised it was still there. But I removed it, came back to the game, and it was normal. And also I could move around like this. So let's continue. That was actually quite a hassle to go through. It wasn't too much of a hassle. I mean, you just go to, I think it was Device Manager, and you find the drivers, you remove them. Okay. Oh, backpack. I thought that was a wheelchair. Click to use objects. Pick up. Oh, I was like, what, we're just holding it now? We're not actually going to put it on our backs? Hi. That looks like an arrow. Eight, 6, 7, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I suppose we have to get into the truck. Truck bed, load gear. I mean, I at least set my backpack down. I don't even throw it. Jeez. You date for over a year. She drives you absolutely nuts. It's great. You move in. You share an apartment near the school. Wait. You share an apartment near the school with a view of the mountains. You two drink beers out on the deck. You drink beer just about anywhere. Life is good. I personally don't like beer, just so you know. I always drink coolers. It's just my thing. Call me a girl if you want. I mean, it's just what I like. Everybody likes their own thing. Julia wants to get a dog. There's a scruffy, undersized beagle. Julia is in love. She wants to bring it with her to class. To class? I guess we're still in college or something. There's also an intimidating but gentle-eyed German Shepherd. Nothing bad could happen to Julia while walking this dog. It's badass. Are we adopting a dog? Is that what's going on? You pick up the beagle and she names him Bucket. You adopt the shepherd and name him... Yeah, we are adopting. You adopt the shepherd and name him Mayhem. I just realized now the thing before it said that she wants to adopt a dog. That didn't set into my brain. There's a scruffy undersized beagle. There's an intimidating but gentle-eyed German Shepherd. Oh boy. Let's go with... I like beagles. I like German Shepherds. The dog we used to have was... I think he was part boxer and part lab. And he was a beautiful dog. And it's a shame he had to go. I really miss him. He was... I grew up with him. The entire part of me growing up was with him, and we were almost the same age too, like in human years. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with the German Shepherd because he could protect us. I mean, the Beagle could try and protect us, but he's still a pretty small dog, and just in case, like, you know. Mayhem's an excellent dog. He loves wrestling with you in the park and goes with Julia on her runs. Even though he's too big to bring to school, Julia loves him all the same. Mayhem is a friend, child, and pet all rolled into one. That's kind of like what my dog was. Our dog's name was Bardo, by the way, like the French wine. That's always what I told people. You talk out on the deck. It's summer. 9:30 at night, and the heat still radiates off the high desert. What do you think about kids? She asks. Oh, we're talking about kids now, are we? Kids? They're not very smart or good at much. I'm saying if you and I have a couple little idiots. That would be pretty good. One day, why rush? I say go for it because, like, right now, I'm still fairly young to have kids. I'm 19, but, like, right now, I don't see myself taking care of a kid, but probably once I grow older, like maybe 25, 30, I probably wouldn't mind it. And I find too that you're always unsure until you actually do it. And for example, pause I'm talking about, I'm pretty sure he was kind of unsure about kids, and then he had one, and now he's in love with his boy. So I'm gonna say yes. At the same time, you get to have sex, so in that case, we should probably get married. Yeah, I would like that, you say. These kids are going to be screwed up. It's probably for the best that their parents are hitched. You say she's absolutely right. Is that our dog? Where's our dog? Where's the German Shepherd? I heard a barking. Oh, I pressed F. Oh, we don't actually get to see the dog? Oh, that's a shame. So we're out for a walk, are we? I suppose we are in the old days. Like, it's not that far back. There's a hat. Oh, I was like, what is going on? What is that symbol? Looks like, no, don't. It says Cody, Wyoming. Okay. Can I not wear it? Oh, put on, hold E. The way he flipped it. I still hear the dog. I was kind of looking at the truck, figuring out if it's like a certain brand or something, but like the front looks fine. The back looks really odd to me, but you never know. Thoroughfare Trailhead. 2 forks. Learn to live with bears. Alright. Do not forget to check in. Okay. No fireworks. Fair enough. Warning. Thoroughfare trail is not recommended for inexperienced hikers. So I suppose I am experienced. Am I like carrying the dog and I don't realize or something? Because I keep hearing him. I can't seem to run. And I can't go this way. Although, what is that? Oh, this doesn't look good. Fire danger for today. Extreme. Oh. I was like, what is the zoom? And then I click. Yeah, extreme, high, mid, low. Prevent forest fires with a shovel. That's what it looks like. But no, I'm kind of, after seeing that, I'm getting a bit of a hint where this is headed. What's this? Nothing, apparently. I like the art style of this game. Like, it doesn't have to look lifelike for it to be a beautiful game. 1980. It's a Thursday night and Julia is 4 hours late. She doesn't call. You're worried and getting angrier by the minute. She walks in after you've gone to bed. She's not quite drunk, but she's clearly been having a fun time. You fight when she gets between the sheets. You get mad, you ignore her. I mean, there's always anger in relationships. I don't know, my mouse is like popping up for a second. But, should I get mad at her for being late? Is there a reason that I'd be mad for her being late? Like, was she supposed to be home for some reason? You ignore her. I really don't know what to do here. At the same time, she's drunk, so I'm just gonna ignore her. You don't touch each other all night. The next day you feel guilty for being so angry and ask her about her evening. She says it was great. You hold onto a tiny pill of resentment. You take some coffee and go to work. Or you make some coffee and go to work. So I don't really know why she did that. Julia still likes to draw. She draws plants from her research. She draws all of the places you go. She draws you. You pose and flex like He-Man. You frolic like a Victoria's Secret model. What would I do? Would I pose or would I frolic? I'm guessing I would probably... Also He-Man. I gotta go with He-Man. I mean, you've seen the videos with me and Bobby. You look awesome. I'm noticing my mouse keeps popping up and disappearing. Okay, so I was wondering what that sound was. So the sun's setting. There's birds. I don't understand. Do I have the German Shepherd with me? Because I heard barking. And it almost sounds like I have a leash with me. What's this? 2 forks. Fire lookout. Oh. 8 more miles. Still. I didn't realize that it did that for me. Spacebar to climb over obstructions. Spacebar hop over. For some reason my mouse feels greasy. That is a beautiful sunset. 1982. During the summers you and Julia enjoy walking mayhem at night. There's a festival in town. It brings in folks from far away places. One of them tries to mug you with a knife. See? This is exactly what I was talking about. Oh, mayhem runs away? Seriously? May, me, moo, fuck, dog, Julia yells. Okay. She gets flustered and has trouble speaking when she is stressed. You confront the attacker. You scare him away. You beat his goddamn face in. I mean, he's in the wrong. So, if I personally were able to, I'd beat him up a little bit and try to, what's it called? Do a citizen's arrest. But at the same time, you'd think that a German Shepherd would at least protect you, but I don't know. Every dog's different, I guess. Your arm gets cut up, but you beat the guy to a pulp. Oh god. You don't feel very tough. You cry your eyes out before the cop shows up. That actually does sound like me. Julia asks to take a different path from that day forward. You say okay, you don't want to go that way either. From then on, you walk by the river. Did we get the dog back? 1984. Plans to have kids gets waylaid. Waylaid? I've never heard of that word. By work. Julia gets offered a job at Yale. Yale is in Connecticut, 2,000 miles away. It's a great job, associate department chair. She wants to move. You absolutely do not. Convince her not to take the job. Agree if she commutes back and forth. I mean, when you commute, it would be quite a bit of gas. So... it's a great show. I mean, I'd let her take the job, but yeah, you ask her, she'll commute back and forth. You don't want to move to Connecticut. She says that'll be hard, but she'll do it if you won't move. You tell her not to pass it up if that's what she wants. She agrees. Excuse me, I hiccuped. She agrees. She flies back to Boulder 3 times each semester. So Boulder is a place. Julia is sent home from Yale on paid leave after having an episode. I don't know if you saw what I did. I just did the quotes. She lost it on a colleague for borrowing books that were important to her research. She didn't remember she had happily loaned them to him just 2 days prior. Oh, jeez. She was found crying in the stairwell. You say that maybe you guys should talk to someone about it. You make macaroni and drink wine and try to forget about it. It would help to talk to someone, so I'm gonna go with this one. Because typically trying to forget stuff, it just builds up. I've dealt with it myself. After seeing multiple doctors and having many tests, they are worried that Julia might be suffering from early onset dementia. She is 41. Wow. You both decide to keep it a secret for now. That's not a good idea to keep it a secret. See, am I just out camping on my own or something? Why can't I move? Oh, I'm supposed to look at the journal. Okay. I see a ring. That means we're married. What the hell? I actually posed naked for her. I mean, sure, but I wasn't expecting that. And why am I fat? But whatever, that's minor stuff. Mayhem is getting older. He's got silver hair down his back and slows down at night. You and Julia walk him to the bar to see if your your friends, and it feels like nothing has changed. Julia goes back to the university. 1987. Julia's affliction gets worse. She can't remember things in class. Her research is in shambles. How many years do you have to be in class? She drives her car to the next town over for no particular reason and has to be brought home by the police. She is devastated. She is sent home on permanent medical leave. Some days you get why can't I read? Some days you get what? Some days you get the Julia who calls you a dope and your unborn children little idiots. Other days you get a stranger. Okay, I get it now. She pulls you into bed to make love. After 5 minutes, she goes into a panic, believing her dad is at the door. Okay. You tell her family. They are crushed and begin to make trips to and from their home in Australia to visit her. For a while, your friends come by with little things to brighten the day. She gets worse. Man, it's going downhill. I'm starting to become emotional here. 1988. You spend your days following Julia around the house. You count the seconds between the 2 weekly visits from Daniel, the nurse. He suggests that Julia could live somewhere else, somewhere with 24-hour care, a home. It sits with you for a couple months. You decide to move her into a full-time care facility. You are determined to take care of her yourself. Full-time care would cost quite a bit. If I take care of her myself, I would have to be trained, and it would take some time away from me. But I think it'd be better for the full-time care facility because, like, professionals and all that stuff. What is this? We're on the trail again? That just comes to a dead end, it seems. Still can't seem to run. That looks like a weird fog. Is that like some sort of river? Can I can't walk down that way. That was an odd jump. Or an odd leap. Her family agrees with your decision. You find a fantastic place in Boulder and move her there. You see her every day, then every other day. You go out to the bar with your old friends. It's not the same. You get the feeling that every wife tells her husband, if you ever put me in a home like Henry did, I will cut your balls off. You slowly decide not to see your old friends that much. I mean, everybody has their opinion, but still, that would be hard. 1989. Julia's sister Susan moves to Boulder to be close to her. She visits with her every day. You go with her some of the time. Susan buys you an old typewriter and urges you to use it if you won't see a therapist. You won't. You've always really liked Susan. Oh, don't tell me it's like I'm gonna start dating her sister or something. Months go by. Mayhem dies. That's a shame. Julia doesn't remember him when you tell... Julia doesn't remember him when you tell her. Sometimes it takes her a minute to lock in on you. In the back of your mind, you believe it's because you see her less and less. And seeing her less and less makes her forget you more. You think. Summer is coming and you see an ad in the paper for a job. You take it. Is the job like working in the forest? Like what I'm kind of doing right now? Just walking through the forest. Yeah, here we go. Enter the lookout tower. Yeah, this is what I thought. There's a fence over there. What's with the floating green stuff? I suppose it's supposed to be it's supposed to be flowers, but it looks weird. I'll leave it be. It did an autosave. Spacebar, hop over. No, it's fine. So we'll go up the stairs. Oh, there's mountains. I'm starting to hear some wind. The music stopped. I strongly hope it's not copyright. I doubt it is, but we'll see. I might have to look it up too. Turn on the power. There's power up here? Generator switch. Oh, generator.
Hello, Two Forks Tower.
Hello? Hold left shift to activate radio. Release left shift to talk to Delilah.
Hello? Whoever this is?
It's Henry, right?
Yeah.
I'm Delilah.
Yeah, that's what the guy said on the phone.
So, what's wrong with you?
Excuse me?
People take this job to get away from something. So, what's wrong?
What's wrong with you?
That's a great idea. Go ahead.
Look, I just hiked for 2 days, so I don't really follow whatever it is you're doing right now.
You take a stab at what's wrong with me.
Fine, then can I sleep forever?
Sure, buddy. Okay, now go ahead.
You've killed 3 ex-husbands. You're rebelling against Mom. Nobody back home can stand you.
You're just gonna wait me out on this? Ugh, fine. But I'm gonna take a second here and have a guess about you. Let's see.
I
don't know
ran out of
anything about
time.
you. I say you got fired from your job and have finally decided to write your novel. That's the sort of bullshit reason you'll find a man out in the woods.
Good night.
Welcome to the job.
Jesus. What an intro.
Let me out the f out of here.
Wow. Hello. Am I really in 12th now? Wow, get out of my life.